Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Coach Mike Malone had this to say about his understated superstar, Nikola Jokic. Malone said he's truly beloved by all his teammates. No ego, a little bit goofy, doesn't take himself too seriously, and with his success, he's still the same kid. That's why everybody cares about him and respects him. Kevin?
The Nuggets lucky to have him. Thanks, David. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for Jokic.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Grant down low with Jokic. Will Barton is out there with Murray. And it's Craig in at the 3. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Bryant is out there with Bell. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot.
And so many issues for this Wizards team the last few seasons have been due to a lack of an inside presence.
Yeah, inside scoring has been a problem, GA. I mean, they've had to lean heavily on outside shooting. Also, though, they've been struggling with rebounding.
Now here's Wall. Passes it to Beal. The shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. Barton drives in. Bryant with the rebound. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, GA. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there. Yeah, Kevin, and it didn't happen overnight, but it's clear that Bradley Beal is a franchise player. I mean, he's worked on his game year to year. And now he's a superstar in this league.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Chris, with Beal, it's in large part due to how he has expanded his game, which means he now impacts the game more.
Yeah. Well, Beal moves so much on both offense and defense. He's a very active player. He's never passive on the floor, and he looks for ways to inject himself into games.
And at times, Chris, reporters have talked about a rift between Beal and Wall. But you know what? Beal has nothing but great things to say about his backcourt mate.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, Beal has said himself that he believes a lot of his success is due to Wall. I mean, Beal's production with Wall sideline flourished. I mean, but Beal would much prefer to have Wall by his side.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Well, Greg, the rapid ascension of Nikola Jokic into NBA stardom has been nothing short of amazing. You know, he really is an elite center now.
I mean, he's the best player on a very talented young team in the West. I would not be surprised to see him win an MVP in the next few years.
First free throw is good. Right around midseason here, Chris, more players-only meetings being held. Give us a little insight into what those are like.
Uh-oh. Well, there's some really good ones, Kevin, and there's some bad ones. There's ones that goes, you know, hey, guys, just wanted to bring us all here and say, man, listen, we could do a little bit better. We need to focus. I'll start with myself. I can be better on the boards. You need to be better guards over here. Those kind of meetings are good. Then there's the ones that say, listen, guys, we're going into playoffs. I need everyone to put the phones down. No more going out. Sacrifice. Tell your in-laws, tell your spouse, tell your family, listen, for the next month we're honed in, where we can't come back. And then there's the ones that you don't like, the ones that finger pointing, saying, hey, guys, I called this meeting because I'm tired of all of you. None of you are putting up. And then another guy says, wait, I'm not doing my job. You're not doing your job. And other guys come in and you kind of get how it goes. So a lot of different ways you can have meetings, but hopefully as a coach, you have great leadership. So at the end of the day, even if you have hurt feelings, guys come out better for it.
Barton against Beal. And the pass to Hachimura. Here is Bryant. Over Jokic. Nails the baby hook. Bryant's got his second basket of the game. It's been a slow start here for Denver. It's a 5-point game. The drive by Jokic, and he banks in the layup.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Now here's Wall. His last outing, he had 18 points. There's Beal with the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Beal's got 5.
This is what you think of when you hear Beal's name. A dangerous three-point shooter.
Here's Murray. Pass to Barton. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Murray sinks the 15-footer.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
Wall against Murray. Pass to Beal. Here's Hachimura. Pass to Bell. To the inside. Just 4 to shoot. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Craig kicks to Murray. Pulls up. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Wall. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Top of the key, Bryant. And he overshot that one, missing.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Murray, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, look, Beal is so strong. He takes contact well. He's phenomenal at getting the D to whack him when he's trying to shoot the ball.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, and after 1 year of collegiate basketball, Beal knew he was ready for the NBA, and I'd say he was right.
And both free throws good for Beal. The Nuggets trail by 4. Barton outside. Rebound by the Wizards. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blue.
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
And here is Murray. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Barton outside. Back to Murray. Nice D from Wall.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Here's Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beal's got 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Now here's Wall. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. The pass to Bell. Right side, Bryant. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, Coach Scott Brooks has seen success in the past. Respected coach who has won Coach of the Year. But the heat is on in Washington.
Yeah, he hasn't had great luck here with the Wizards. I mean, new management this year might be evaluating him. I mean, he could be a make-or-break season for Brooks.
And now here comes Wall leading the break. Rebound by Murray. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Pacers.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
The first one falls.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Wizards making a switch here. Berton has checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Harris has checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Wizards leading by 5. Now here's Wall. It's Beal on the wing from outside the arc. And again, Washington with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Murray against Wall. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Bryant finds Beal. Here's Wall, guarded by Harris. Wall passes to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
For the finish, and Wall with the slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Now here is Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Murray, the pass to Grant. Can they get it? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. From a pure entertainment standpoint, who's a player that you think is must-watch TV, Chris?
Oh, man, you got to go Curry, Lillard, Harden, Giannis, Embiid, Simmons. I mean, you could just keep going. Let's go Lou Will off the bench. Let's
Yes.
even go defensively. You can even go Patrick Beverly. So many guys that is just so much fun to watch play. Must-see TV.
He misses the free throw. Washington making some changes. Wagner, he's checked in for Bryant. Smith comes in for Hachimura. And it's Napier in for John Wall. The Nuggets also changing it up. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Michael Porter comes in for Torrey Craig. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. He hits the second from the line. Now Smith. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Outside, Beal. Pass to Bertans. For three, Smith. No good there. And it's Denver the other way. Porter dishes to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the dunk by Grant.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Napier. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Beal, he can't get that one. Plumlee with some nice D. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And a wide open look for Porter. His three-pointers off the mark. Washington leading now by 9. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Lonley's checked in for the Nuggets. Now, here's Bertans. Not a lot of room. Smith with a wide open look. And another miss by Washington. Here's Harris. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Feeds it to Smith. Rejected by Harris. And they're able to recover.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Bradley Beal. He's been a factor for them over the last month. 14th and three-point field goal percentage, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And no one's been able to guard him out there. Defender's been trying to get physical with him, but time and time again, he just shrugs him off and drills it. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Morris looking over the floor. He feeds it to Vonleh. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Now, here's Napier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Harris outside. Morris outside. No good from outside. Wizards leading by 9. Napier passes to Beal. Here's Smith. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Morris. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Pass to Porter. And Wagner pulls it down.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Outside Porter. Hits the three-point bomb.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Smith outside. Passes it to Beal. Here's Wagner. He's guarded by Plumlee. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Porter. Another shot, and it's laid up and in by Harris. Harris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Denver. Washington's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Smith, the pass to Bertans. 1:16 left in the first. Beal scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. And it's blocked, and they get it back. And Plumlee kicks to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Smith with room to shoot. Misses off the right iron.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Out to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. That one's good from the corner. Porter's got 5 now.
And shots like this are why people are just so high on Porter. Has such a quick release on that jumper. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Smith with it. It's stolen by Morris. And so it's the Washington Wizards with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like, that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Vonleh's out there with Plumlee. Then it's Porter. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Harris in at the 2. Wagner, good. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 6. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Here's Morris. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. The Wizard shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Smith outside. 3-pointer. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Monday, they'll continue the road trip heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip heading out to Dallas to take on the Mavericks.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
They recover it. Porter looking it over. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Beal, the pass to Mahinmi. Harris outside. Dishes to Morris. He kicks it to Porter. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock. Now here is Harris. Defense right on him. That shot missing.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
The league has cracked down, C-Webb, on flagrants. Players leaving the bench. Do you think we need to be as strict about it as we've been?
Oh, I love the attention to detail the league has given on flagrants. So you don't want the flagrants of the past. My friend Kevin McHale, he says Rambis just ran into his elbow. That wasn't even a flagrant foul on that play, if anybody remembers that old play that I'm talking about back in the Celtics-Laker days. But how about today? My thing, Kevin, is just don't call it ticky-tack a flagrant. I think we all know what a flagrant is. Let's keep the new flagrants as flagrants and no flopping. If you flop, no flagrants. Games are too important. You don't want that flagrant 1, flagrant 2, a shot and the ball. It can change the momentum of the game. I think the league and the refs are doing a great job. Let's just not let those ones that aren't flagrant sneak in there because of flopping.
And Chris, what about players leaving the bench when there's something going on?
Well, tell you what, the league has always been great about that. And now what's funny is if you watch the games, there's an assistant coach that is designated just when he sees a scuffle on the floor. His only job is to run to the end of the bench and stand at the line with his arms out so no player can cross him. So not only is the league taking steps, not only are players mindful of it, but now you have an assistant coach that's only job is to stand up there and to be an obstacle so that no players can step that foot across the line. It changes series. It causes big fights. It puts fans in harm's way. We just don't need it.
Bell is checked in for Mo Wagner. Martin from outside. And another miss by Denver. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Wall. The pass to Hachimura. And again, Washington no good.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, that's how you play it. He does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Here's Craig. Bell with the block.
Got to respect the competitive nature of Bell. Terrific at playing with energy on defense and swatting shots away.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Vonleh dishes to Murray. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Here is Wall. He's got 6. And Bell kicks to Mahinmi. Over Jokic. Almost, but it rolls out. The Nuggets trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Good. Nice play there from Vonleh.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Bell. Pass to Hachimura. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Craig. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Wizards now going the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the basket by Napier.
This is why you can't leave guys open around Wall. He'll notice it and exploit it.
And here is Murray. He's got 6. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Craig. Fires the three. Rebounded by Bell. Now here's Napier. Inside. The fadeaway. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's an 8-point Wizards lead.
And since he's wide open, he's got time to add a little style with the fadeaway.
Denver's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Murray outside. From 12 feet out. The Nuggets with another miss.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. Taking a look at Washington, this season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And well, for Washington, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
And the Wizards with possession following the miss by Jokic. And Wall kicks to Napier. Misses the three. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. Here's Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And I have just been so impressed with the way Jamal Murray has added to his game. Keeps pushing himself every offseason to make the most of his abilities as a player and continues to be a consistent threat from the outside.
And he makes the first. And with Murray, Greg, you forget how young he is. He entered the NBA right out of his freshman year at Kentucky.
I mean, Murray was taken 7th in his draft and has kind of flown under the radar from that class. But the more you watch him, the more you feel like you're seeing a star in the making.
Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. And so Murray nails both of them.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Wall against Barton. Wall passes to Napier. Fires from deep. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now Murray. 8 points for him. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Bell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Jokic.
You see the confidence Bell is gaining over time. I mean, he knows he has the ability to score from there.
And when you think of Jordan Bell, you think of a do-it-all big man.
Specifically how strong he is on defense. Great timing for blocking shots, good hands, and can guard anybody out on the floor. Can finish plays as well when moving at the hoop.
Chris, more and more we're seeing star players give their sneakers to fans at the end of games. Did you ever do that?
Oh, yeah, man. Especially when I was with Dada, I would give a pair of shoes away after every game.
Oh, great.
I really love doing it on the road. At home is really cool, but on the road is great because that's where you know that fan braved all those other fans and the elements to wear your jersey and to be the only one there. So you look for that kid. I used to look for the kid with the number 4 Weber jersey and be like, hey, kid, I know what you went through to wear that tonight. You make sure you go home with these bragging rights. Tell them these are fresh from the game when we beat your team, baby.
Yeah, that's a neat way to connect.
Yeah.
Here's Bryant. And it's Denver with the rebound. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Here's Craig. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Jokic. Takes it from 10. He gets it in there.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Washington leading now by 6. Pass to Napier. Here's Hachimura. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Martin passes to Grant. To the paint. Here's Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity strike. Jamal Murray, 3rd.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, as a defender, you got to avoid being too active with your hands around these guys. I mean, don't commit any cheap fouls.
The first free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And Washington making a change here. Smith has checked in. So he gets them both.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Right wing. Here's Hachimura. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Wall. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 4. Poked away. Fast break. Here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And out of Japan, a real interesting prospect. Hachimura, especially now that he can stretch the floor.
Yeah, he found the 3-ball in his last year of college. Hit over 40%. You combine that with the size, the motor, he is really versatile, and I feel like he's putting it all together.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Morris subbed in for Barton.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
They retain possession. Jokic. Nice D from Bryant.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
And John Wall, of course, having to fight back from that torn Achilles, but also is now having to play up to that super max contract he signed.
Beal's checked in for Hachimura. Denver also making some changes. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Gary Harris in for Murray. Here's Harris taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And with Wall, no doubt he's a star guard. But with that contract, Greg, comes heavy expectations.
No doubt. And I'd like to see Wall become more proactive, really as a playmaker on offense in the near future. Depending on how he feels after the injuries,
He might need to change his style just a bit.
Here's Harris. Following the bucket by the Wizards. On the wing, Porter. Puts up a three. They get it back. Plumlee, the layup missed. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Wizards. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Bryant missing. The Nuggets trail by 8. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Washington with the ball. Denver getting their last shot to go. Pass to Smith. Beyond the arc. Second chance shot. Here's Beal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Beal's jump shot is so nice that his pump fake is tough to stay down on.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Beal. And both free throws good for Beal. 1:36 left here in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They grab their own miss. Count it. And it's 9 points for Michael Porter.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Now here's Wall. 8 points for him. Smith the pass to Bryant. Lets it go. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Bryant. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
Here's Harris. 8-point game. Grant outside. Back to Harris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Wall. Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that. Oh, man, so difficult to contain. When Wall is attacking the defense, they're basically at his mercy.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Chalk up 2 there. Morris has got 6 points.
And his shot, I mean, has come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Morris against Wall. Here's Bertanis. Basket counts. Berton's got his first bucket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Porter with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis. 2 on the clock. The putback, and so it's the Washington Wizards in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. John, looks like you're really in attack mode, getting into the paint to get your teammates open.
Oh, man, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. That's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player, and they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open. I got to just keep finding them and making shots.
Take what the defense gives you. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And taking a look at the Wizards, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, they really dictated the pace of the game with their transition game. They got out on the break every chance they had, and the time they could push the tempo, they did. And a lot of times it kept the defense scrambling like eggs with the cheese and apple juice.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better into a better rhythm in the second half and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Bell is out there with Bryant. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Look how active Ball is, especially on defense. He's constantly on the prowl.
The Nuggets shooting 43% for the game. Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 14 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Wall. Beal deciding where to go with it. Wall's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Wall against Jokic. Passes to Barton. 5 on the clock. Over to Wall. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Beal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Barton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Grant, right side, kicks to Murray. And the pass to Craig. 5 to shoot. Denver needs to get off a shot. Barton, wide open, he fires. Jokic, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Wall. Wizards passing it around. 7-foot shot, and Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 12. Now here's Murray. He's got 14. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Beal drives in. Bell against Grant. Some solid defense from Grant. 3-on-3. Here's Craig. And there's another one for the Nuggets. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wall passes to Bell. And he goes in for the dunk.
You can't allow Bell to get comfortable. Once he's got room near the basket, defense is toast.
So it's Denver now. 8-point game.
Well, you know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
Now Beal following Will Barton's three-point attempt. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Never any doubt where Bradley Beal's going with that pass. I mean, if he has a teammate that wide open, he's not going to miss.
Now Barton. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Murray outside. From the corner. Goes back up. Jokic banked in off the glass. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. You know, Greg, Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Wagner, he's checked in for Washington. Shabazz Napier comes in for Beal.
And proving to be effective around the rim, Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Here's Murray. He's got 14. Good, nice job down low. Murray's got 16.
And look, he's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Wall passes to Wagner. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Murray outside. With the teardrop. The shot off that time. And Washington the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the foul on Jordan Bell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so Grant will bring it up for Denver. Here's Murray. 16 points for him. The dish to Grant. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He has 7.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
No good with the triple. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Barton. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Barton's got his 2nd basket.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drain it.
Wall passes to Bell. Shoots over Grant. No good from Bell. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Barton. Rebound by the Wizards. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Murray against Wall. Now, here's Jokic, guarded closely. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Knocks it loose, and it's the Nuggets with the ball. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Wall kicks to Napier. Passes it to Bell. Shoots over Grant. Denver grabs the miss. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Wide open look here for Murray. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now just a 1-point Wizards lead.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer, someone who feels comfortable shooting from just about...
Oh, what a beautiful point.
Intensity, did you see that? Great.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Denver calls timeout. Well, it has been a long road back from injury for John Wall, Greg. The heel issue followed by the Achilles tear.
And you just hope that Wall can make a full recovery and get back to the player he once was. Provides so much with his speed and playmaking as well as scoring.
Washington making some changes. Davis Bertans checks in for Jordan Bell. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Grant. Porter comes in for Torrey Craig. Gary Harris, he's checked in for Will Barton. And Morris subbed in for Murray. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he hits it to tie the game up. Harris has got 9 points.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now the pass to Napier. Here's Wagner, covered by Morris. Wagner passes to Bertans. Over Plumlee. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The Wizards have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Bertans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Porter. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, good defense there. But Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. And how about a 9-foot standing reach?
Here's Wagner. Let's pop over to our 2K leaderboard to see which power forwards and centers have had the most productive last month offensively. 5th on the list, Jokic.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Yeah, Greg, I mean, the collection of post moves these young big fellas have, it's unreal. I'd say some of the most unstoppable moves in the game today.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Morris with the ball. He has 6. The floater. Bertans grabs the board. Here's Hachimura. Guarded by Porter. Wagner. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the wide open shot from Morris. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Hachimura. Off target at the rim.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Porter kicks to Morris. He dishes it to Plumlee. Pass to Porter. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him, and Jokic throws it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Now here's Napier, covered by Morris. Wagner passes to Hachimura. That 3 off the mark.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
And here's Smith. Passes it to Hachimura. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Harris. It's stolen by Smith. Napier with it. Now guarded by Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
No good on the free throw for the Wizards. Miami comes in for Mo Wagner. And Beal subbed in for Hachimura. And Denver with a change here too. Murray's checked in, and he's good on the second. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. There's the pass to Jokic. Unloads from 9. A second chance effort, and the rejection by Mahimi. And another shot. Washington trailing. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, he's a go-to scorer. Once Beal starts to heat up, you better watch out.
The Nuggets shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Jokic inside. He's covered by Beal. Murray, no good. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The drive by Beal. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, you can't give Beal these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 6. Dishes to Plumlee. Harris outside. Pass to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Murray is so skilled at drawing these types of fouls. He loves getting to the charity stripe.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. And so he makes both from the line. If they play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Outside, Beal. Bryant in the post, working on Plumlee. 7-foot shot, and Bryant finishes inside. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Now Smith. Pass to Bertans. Back to Smith. Over Morris. Good work defensively by Morris.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, it's just predictable.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action for us. So on the floor for Denver, Morris is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Bryant finds Bertans. There's the triple, and again, Washington with the triple.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Beal against Murray. Rebound by Mahimi. Mahimi's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wizards leading by 7. Inside. Over in the corner, Bertans. Down low. Here's Beal. That one misses. And Denver the other way now. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray surveying the D. Jokic kicks to Harris. Pass to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Jokic missing.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Beal can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Offensive rebound. Plumlee off with the layup. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Smith with it, picked up by Harris. Beal against Murray. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And another miss by Denver.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
Murray against Smith. That shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets trail by 7. Near the 3-point line, it's Morris. Rebound by the Wizards. Bertans got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beal, the pass to Mahimi. And Mahimi with the stuff.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. The Nuggets have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Well, their goal was to limit their turnovers, and they've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Jordan Bell's checked in for the Wizards. John Wall comes in for Ish Smith. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Torrey Craig comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Will Barton in for Monte Morris. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last time out. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Look at that awareness. Such a heads-up play to kick it back.
Beal against Barton. Goes up on the wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Craig can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 7. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And Bell kicks to Beal. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Improving as a penetrator every year. Bill has the speed and athleticism to make defenders nervous.
Free throw good, Beal. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And it's Grant in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on John Wall. First one falls for him. And Grant drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Washington leading now by 6. Outside, Wall. Ryan in the post. Jokic defending. That one good for 2.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Murray outside. The Nuggets with another miss. Wizards have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. It's Wall with the drive. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Way to attack the rim with that ferocity. I love the intensity that Wall plays with. When he's penetrating, he's looking to dunk it every time.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Barton outside. And there's the pass to Jokic. Unable to get that one. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Mahinmi. Mahinmi's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Murray. It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go. Washington fast break. And Wall with the slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Barton dishes to Murray. Shot to stop the run. And it's Jokic missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. That's his first foul. This last season, the Thunder became the final NBA team to reach an agreement for jersey sponsorships. Have you gotten used to seeing those patches on the various jerseys around the league?
You know what, Kevin? I have. And they're not as intrusive as I thought. I was
Me too. I agree.
Yeah, I was so scared of this. I thought it was going to ugly up the jerseys and be bigger than the team logo and things like that. But you know how great this league is when it comes to getting messages out to their fans and promotion. And so we've done a wonderful job. And actually, I really, really like how they fit the jersey, how the colors matches, and the history of the company, actually. So, no, I think they've done a great job kind of just making sure it just slides in there, not taking away the shine from the team.
Here's Wall. Here's Bell. And Grant sends it back. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Martin inside the line, and right through it goes. Martin's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half.
All with it, now guarded by Murray. Beal's shot is good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Murray kicks to Jokic. It's stolen by Bell. Hachimura the pass to Beal. Puts it up from 7, and that one's good. Hachimura. And the Wizards lead by 13.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Here's Murray. Jokic on top. Rebound by the Wizards. Beal with it. The feed now to Bell. Good defense by Jokic. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here. Bertin has checked in. The Nuggets trail by 13. Pass to Jokic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Oh, look, I love the confidence of Bill, but when you work that hard in the offseason and you have a jump shot that wet, I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
And that one falls for Beal. And both free throws good for Beal.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Barton against Beal. Barton passes to Jokic. Basket good. Jokic has got 12 points here in the second half. Wizards leading by 13. And here's Wall. Ryan in the post. He's against Jokic. Count that one. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Barton outside. Now here's Murray. Grant outside. Back to Murray. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Bryant. Wall passes to Hachimura. Looking for Bertans. He gets it there. Shoots over Grant. Bertans' shot is good.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Murray kicks to Barton. Back to Murray. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
Wall passes to Bryant. And finished off by Bryant.
Ouch. That is what he does, guys. Just destroys the iron.
He's going to always put a little more bounce into his step. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Grant outside. Now Jokic. In the corner, Murray with it. Misses off the left iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Pass to Craig from the arc. And no good that time. And Washington the other way now. Wall draws the double. Here's Hachimura. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hachimura's got 6 points in the quarter.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
1:37 left to play here in the fourth. Barton surveying the floor. Murray against Wall. Murray kicks to Craig. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 9 assists now tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Washington.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Wall.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
Here's Barton. No good there. Now Washington takes it the other way. Bertans, the pass to Beal. Wall with it. Barton defending. Here's Hachimura. Bryant. Great positioning on the putback.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
No good from Grant. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 20-7 run. Wall against Murray. Wall taking his time here. Here's Hachimura on the money with the shot from the left block.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.